Hi everyone, I'm Spiderman1991 and welcome to my review of Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Alright, this is the first Ghost Rider 2 is the first movie I've seen in 2012, and I decided to do a video review on it since last summer I did a couple movie reviews, and now I figured I might as well upload them to the community channel because, well, it has a wider subscriber list than my own channel, and if there are any subscribers of the Comic Community Central channel who want to check out my channel, links, you just gotta search my username and it'll come up. Okay, anyways, enough self-promotion. Now, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance is the sequel to the 2007 Ghost Rider movie, and this one is a lot darker than the first one. I believe in the first one they did not. It wasn't heavily implied. It was Mephisto that made the deal with Johnny Blaze, and I don't think they really directly said that Johnny made a deal with the devil. I think they just played it off saying that Mephisto was just a demon that Johnny made the deal with. But in this movie, they're pretty much directly saying, yeah, he's the devil. He's back. He made the deal with Johnny, and now he wants to pretty much find his son and take over the son's body so that he'll have a new form. Alright, well, and that's basically the whole plot of this. Johnny Blaze. This movie does take place years after. I'm thinking sometime after the first film, and Johnny's pretty much somehow wound up in Eastern Europe, and he's living in self-exile when suddenly he gets approached by this monk named Moreau, and he says that he asks Johnny to protect the boy and make sure the devil doesn't get him and become more powerful, and in exchange he'll find a way to free Johnny from the demon. And spoiler alert, Johnny is free from the demon, but then later he decides he needs the power, and since the kid is the son of the devil, he actually recontracts the deal and gives Johnny rebonds Johnny with the demon. And also, this is kind of an homage to the comic. They do say that the demon that Johnny's bonded to, that gives him the ability to transform into the Rider, is named Zarathos, which is also the name of the demon that in the comics. Although I'm not so sure about the fallen angel thing. They said in the movie they said Zarathos was a fallen angel, but I'm pretty sure in the comics I think they said Zarathos was just maybe another demon or something. Again, I think this movie, it does not, the whole plot of it is just basically Johnny trying to stop the devil. That's pretty much it. But it is very awesome, alright? All the fight scenes are brilliant. It's a lot of action, though. It's a lot of action, explosion, fire, well, duh. And it's just a fun ride. I would say that I'm not so sure if you haven't seen the first Ghost Rider film, then you can just go into this one without seeing it and still enjoy it. Because, well, even if you haven't seen the first Ghost Rider film, I mean, they show it on FX like almost every 5 days or something. And, well, yeah, but still, it does have a lot. There isn't a lot of plot, though. I mean, there is the huge revelation of Johnny pretty much deciding that rather than when he has the chance to give up the demon, eventually he decides to accept it again, and now he's pretty much starting to use the powers for good. But here's the weird thing, though, that does stray a little bit from the end of the first movie. At the end of the first movie, Johnny says that he might have more control of the demon. He's going to use it to fight the devil. But in this movie, though, Johnny apparently hasn't tried to control it at all. He's just pretty much tried to repress it using, well, in most of the case in the movie, he's using pain medication to try to keep it buried deep inside him, but he isn't. And the way Nicolas Cage does the transformation sequence, it's like he's having a stroke or something. Or like Nicolas Cage is a cat that you just sprayed bug spray in the cat's eyes, and the cat's freaking out and scratching everyone's faces. I mean, Still, it's a fun movie. It really is. If I would recommend that, because of the dark storyline, it does get, again, it is darker because it does involve because it does outright say now that it is the devil and everything. But I would say that if you may want to be careful about taking your kids to this. There's not really a lot of cursing, but still violence and everything. However, if you are with, and let me just say that this isn't really the kind of superhero movie you would want to take your girlfriend or your family to. This is kind of the movie like take your best friend with if you get the chance. Like, dude, we should see Ghost Rider totally, and you'll have a good time. So, yeah, I give Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance about 4 out of 5 stars. No, wait, 4 out of 5 flaming skulls. There, that's a better rating system. So yeah, it's still a great movie. Everyone should see it. See it yourself. If you really don't, if you're still not sure, go see the movie anyway and just be the judge of it. Because even if you didn't like the first sequel, if you didn't like the first movie, then you might like this one a little better if you want a lot of action, because this movie brings it. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. I gave it 4 out of 5 flaming skulls, so I would highly recommend it to people. Spiderman1991 saying, see you later.